Will we see a Me Swordfighter Ditto on stream, or are we going to see NotJef holding his own against Agro's projectile assault?
Well, looks like Agro's coming out the gate with Wolf. Oh, cancer awareness too. They're both wearing pink.
All right. So game one, Agro versus NotJef. Going to see the Wolf versus the Me Swordfighter we've been seeing for a couple of games here. All right. Gets the, you know.
Up there, follows up with the.
All right. So looks like Me Swordfighter projectiles looking good, but maybe a little too slow. You know, Wolf, very, very fast character, strong follow-ups, but looking for those setups there. Still using the projectiles effectively to zone out Wolf, but you know, Wolf has what's considered one of the best projectiles in the game himself.
Absolutely.
The blaster is definitely puts in work.
Definitely not something to be underestimated.
No, absolutely.
Racks up a reasonable amount of damage, phases through other projectiles. Okay.
So this is going to be, I would expect this to be a pretty projectile-heavy neutral game, even from Wolf here. But you know, sneaking in with that nair, shielding the approach. But you know, Me Swordfighter's projectiles keeping Me Swordfighter safe there against many of these smash attacks.
There's the back throw, went for the kill, not quite.
Yeah, and then a lot of Me Swordfighter character with the ability to mix up on-stage recoveries, so you know, able to get in safely on stage, which is why you can see Me Swordfighter living to percents like 160. Getting the forward air follow-up 130%. So, all right, we're going to see if Agro can rack up some extra credit here, or if NotJef is going to be able to clean up this stock quickly.
Gets saved from that throw because of the rebounding chakra.
Yeah, and so what I expect to see from Agro here is attempting to zone with projectiles, but you know what? NotJef sneaks in there, and only 37% of extra credit built up here. So really looking good here.
Not solid insurance, but between these two fighters, skilled as they are, every percent counts.
No, absolutely. I'm actually going to turn this a little bit.
Oh, sure thing.
Just I was listening to the stream a little bit. We had a little bit of echo from using two mics, so I think just using one mic for the both of us is a pretty good setup.
Okay.
Now, we were originally planning on using two headphones for this setup, but we couldn't get the second working, so we're just out here with a regular mic. But back to the game. Sorry to all 5 of you in the chat who are watching Tokyo Nights with Tweak. Back to the game. I mean, pretty similar neutral. What? Really good follow-up on that. I mean, so you really don't know if is this like matchup and experience. I mean, not many people play Me Swordfighter, so how much has NotJef played against Me Swordfighter? You know, maybe he didn't see that follow-up coming, but let's see if he can clean up this stock before he gets put too much pressure on him here.
Goes for the up air.
All right, yeah, going for those up smashes, up tilts, and up airs. Wolf really likes everything in the up direction. But you know what? So does Me Swordfighter, you know? Up tilts, up smashes. Speaking of up smashes, there we go. All right, so 46% last stock situation. Not too bad for Wolf, but you know what? Now he's at 62, just as I say. So I would expect Agro here to be playing pretty passively, trying to play a little more safer game using the projectiles, which does seem a bit difficult for Wolf to get in. But you know, Wolf is a character that really, when Wolf gets in, Wolf can really do a lot of work. So
Wolf is strong and has
unfortunately the side B not able to make it back to the stage. Agro winning game 1. But let's see. So for game 2, do you think we're gonna see Agro adapt, or are we going to see NotJef adapt to Agro's heavy projectile play mixed in with the solid aerials from Me Swordfighter? Or do you think that we're going to see a repeat of game 1 and it's just going to be another game for Agro?
Agro can win this one, but last match he didn't use his reflector too often. In fact, for most projectiles he was using the shield. Wait, Agro's the Me fighter, right?
Agro is the Me Swordfighter.
Excuse me, NotJef is the Wolf fighter.
Yes.
However, Aggro's doing a great job of using. I guess you can throw the chakra in 2 ways, where it goes fast, and then the other one
you
goes
can
slow,
throw the
and
chakra,
then comes back.
different distances, different angles. It's a really good mix-upable projectile.
It's mix-upable, and therefore keeps NotJef on his
Yeah,
toes.
really safe option in neutral if you can consistently catch the opponent off guard.
And
so
here
game
we
2,
are in the Kalos League.
gonna be here on Kalos. You know, interesting counter pick here from NotJef. You know, Kalos is a good stage for projectile characters since it's very large. However, you know, you got to go for the comfortable picks as well. So
Did not follow up that down throw.
unfortunately,
anything. That's
wasn't
okay.
able to get anything out of that. But you know, maybe the comfort pick.
There we go. There.
We're seeing, just as you were saying, Small Knight,
reflector.
a little bit of the reflector in there.
Yeah. He can reflect that tornado back at him and give him a taste of his own medicine.
Exactly. But I mean, Agro really not. Doesn't
This
seem
is
like
that
he's
grab.
too wary of the reflector. Still throwing out a good number of projectiles here, but most of them, we're playing some very close range game right now. Neither of the characters are relying on the
Okay,
projectiles.
he needs to
Ooh,
punish this
Agro
landing.
goes
There he
for a
goes.
really
Down smash.
unsafe move there. Gets a little punished for it, and now he's got to play the offstage recovery game against Wolf. Putting the pressure in on ledge, using the platform to recover. Ooh, there's a reflector, but the chakram doesn't quite go far enough for it to really be used against him. And then looks like Agro reestablishing his advantage state here. Ooh, gets the throw fall up there.
Huh.
All right, but we're gonna see. All right, it's a difficult position being above Wolf, so we're gonna see if NotJef's gonna be able to make some plays here. Going back into neutral, you know, Wolf really doesn't want to play it too quickly. You know, trying to get the Swordfighter to approach with his own blaster. You know,
Looks like Wolf's going for that. Oh, never mind.
yeah,
Wolf might try to finish this with a back throw. Looks like the Swordfighter is high enough damage. And
ooh,
yes,
there's
he
the
got
back
it.
throw, just as you said. All right, so this time,
It's a good back throw.
NotJef leading with a stock advantage. It's Agro's turn to try and finish up a stock without getting too much percent back.
It's time for Agro to put on Notch.
But Wolf, you know, very flexible character, can play well at a distance and can play well up close.
And NotJef, the DI god, makes it back to stage after that strong forward smash. Good on you. Good on him.
All right, so NotJef doesn't want to commit to anything major here.
Okay, so
But we've got the Swordfighter's advantage state, playing well on ledge. But
and he comes
sneaks
right
in
back
with
on
the
stage
jumping
with that forward air. That was so nice.
You know, Wolf, a character with very good disjoint hitboxes on the aerials. You know. All right, looking for that forward tilt. You know, the forward tilt, Wolf's signature move in neutral, but Agro only 36%. So actually finished off that stock fairly well.
So he's got some pretty solid insurance going into this next stock. We'll see how this goes.
NotJef
Goes for the recovery.
Agro reading all of his recovery options, getting some percent, even game looking here. Ooh. And you know what?
Almost a
Swordfighter showing us just how mix-upable the recovery is on his moves. He's got the up B, and he can also change his the direction of many of his moves. Gets back on stage. But we're gonna see, just as you can see, Wolf unable to get the follow-up off stage there, just because of, you know, Swordfighter's got a lot of options. Not a character people really consider with a lot of options. Most people think Swordfighter's kind of a fluid, flowchart kind of neutral. But as we can see, Agro really showing us the versatility of Swordfighter, but NotJef really playing it solid in the face of this versatility. And unfortunately, that recovery. Mix-upable, but not very long.
Yeah. NotJef did a great job of finishing off that stock with the pistol.
Yeah.
The blaster.
The blaster. Wolf's
taking advantage of that.
Excellent move. And gets behind the forward smash for a grab. Yeah. And now NotJef playing on stage, but gets caught there.
All right, 30% insurance. I rounded up.
You know what? Never hurts to round up a little bit. All right, so we're seeing Agro
comboed up a little
really
bit.
Holding this neutral, getting some good pressure on here. Let's see if NotJef can close off the stock before too much damage is racked up on him. All right, so we're seeing Agro. He's really, you know, the really good thing about Agro's player is he's not relying too much on the projectiles and not relying too much on the aerials or other specials that aren't projectiles.
Even though Wolf didn't hit him with those projectiles, him reflecting them might have made Agro think twice about using them.
Yeah. But it seems like, as you can see, only 13% difference here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and 0%
very narrowly
difference.
escapes
Ooh.
death.
All right, let's see what he's going to do off this grab. Ooh, excellent option there, covering the roll. All right, but unable to follow off stage. Let's see. Ooh. And the back air. Wolf's classic finisher. Ooh, all right, so 1-1 situation. Going into game 3. This is how you know we're getting the spiciest players on stream right now. Really, really good performance from both of them. You know, last talk situation, both games, you know, both players. You can see very even. Me Swordfighter has a lot of options, just like Wolf. You know, everybody knows Wolf is a very solid pick. People constantly espouse Wolf's excellency in Smash Ultimate. But me Swordfighter, not a character to be slept on. But NotJef, not sleeping on him.
No,
NotJef, not sleeping on him.
You're absolutely right.
What? On the first game, I believe it was Battlefield. No? FD? Oh, you just played on Kalos? So, yeah, it was PS2. I mean, you know as well as we do. Alright, so, you know, a bit of a stage snafu. We have DSR here, so not allowed to play on the stage you won on, so we're going to be seeing these two gentlemening to a stage, unfortunately, due to a bit of a snafu, but, you know,
alright.
This ain't a super major. Hopefully it doesn't cause too much controversy, you know, we don't have everybody yelling at each other on Twitter after this. I'm really excited to see Game 3 here.
Looks like NotJef's ready to get this show on the road.
I really can't tell you which one of these two is the favorite here. So we're going Game 3. Both of these players incredibly solid, incredibly even against each other as well. You know, both games have been last talk situation, and last game was, you know, one read from either player could have finished it. But we're seeing
finishing that match
still quite solid here. Ooh, Agro using the close range tornado throws there to keep Wolf's quick pressure off. But as I was saying, Wolf is a burst heavy character, and he can rack up huge amounts of percents off of 3-4 moves right in a row. And so NotJef out here with a percent lead in neutral. Wow! But Agro comboing really well off the top control, using the 3 weak
hits him with a powerful move at the cost of a stock early.
Yes, so one stock gone already. 1 minute, one stock.
Only with 60% damage too. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt NotJef.
You know, tournament games are decided not solely through how you play, but how you compose yourself.
And he makes up more than makes up for it with a spike off the side.
Right when the Legend invincibility ends, and goes for that really, really tricky kill option with the side B there that always sends straight down. You know, Falco's over there crying in the corner, thinking he's cool with his side B that sends straight down. Wolf's always an excellent kill option, but Agro, you know, losing his stock, but quickly holding on to his advantage. Not giving up much, you know, using the wide hitbox of that landing down air to continue to keep NotJef under pressure here.
You know, I gotta give it to Agro. He's not afraid of using his projectiles. He's using them to maximum effect.
Unfortunate SD from NotJef.
He did what I did with my cross chop in my match with Gaijin Sama.
Really unfortunate. But you know, Wolf a character that is capable of getting the quick kills. So if NotJef can catch Agro off guard, he can still even. As you see, 91%, and NotJef has not taken any percent on his last stock. So it's still quite the close game, even with the stock tip.
We are going to see a different NotJef show up to this last stock. We are going to see.
Look at that. So 1%. That's zero.
This is last stock.
This is last stock, last game. Really coming down to it. Either player. Just really, whoever plays neutral better, probably we're gonna see them winning here. So Wolf, their neutral games are so even, just back and forth constantly. And you see the Me Swordfighter getting 3-4 string combos, and Wolf also getting 3-4 string combos here. And NotJef, despite the fact that he's put himself in disadvantage from unfortunate moves off stage twice, holding the percent lead, using the falling nair over and over again to really hold pressure on stage. but
Oh,
Agro
Agro
mixing
finally
up.
answers back with some damage.
All right, so here we go. Both players very high percent. You know, Agro can build up percent well with spacing the projectiles well. Wolf really only needs to land a smash here. Maybe a little higher percent and a back air will kill. Really, just anybody's game at this point. It's just both players playing quite patient. Don't want to give up game 3 yet.
Wolf
Ooh, goes for the up smash finisher again. Really, really wide hitbox of that move, but you know it is a bit risky. And Agro's taking advantage of the fact that it's a bit laggy, establishing some stage pressure.
Aggro is probably going to go for that tornado combo. Misses.
Gets him with the long-lasting hitbox of the up air. 133%. You know, against the 110% Wolf. Really anybody's game there. So really glad to see both of these players here.
Oh, this was the most exciting match.
Yeah, this was one of the most exciting games I've seen all day. I mean, might as well have been two top players playing it.
Jeff making NotJef making an outstanding comeback, just barely missing it.
Yes.
Overall, great match played by both
let's
players.
See. So this isn't. We haven't really been reporting matches on this laptop, but let's see. Is this up to Agro, Gaijin? Okay, that was. Please go to the side. Go to the left. Okay. So NotJef versus. That was losers round 6. So the round before losers quarters.